to be asked a whole bunch about how much you can play center?
I'm just ready to help the team win some games. That's it.
Well, there's no question they need some help there, and they think you can do it. In addition to playing any spot in the interior, how would you feel about being used exclusively like this weekend at center?
For me, I played all over the field at UCLA, so wherever they need me to play, I'm just ready to contribute.
What are the keys to being a good center? You've played it a few games.
I think it goes hand in hand with being a good offensive lineman, a good teammate. It's about accountability, intelligence, toughness. It all just goes hand in hand with being a good football player.
How much do you think your versatility, though, on that line has helped you get to where you're at, and how valuable that makes you, like you said, as a teammate and as a player?
Yeah, I'm super grateful for what I was asked to do at UCLA. You know, playing all over the offensive line, that really helped me in this pre-draft process. I played all over the field at the All-Star games, was able to show that I could do a lot, and I know coaches really value that because you never know what happens in the locker room, you never know what happens throughout the week of practice, and it's always good to have somebody you can count on to play anywhere along the line.
How difficult is that? Because, when you're on one side of the line, you almost got to switch your brain.
Yeah, I don't really think it's necessarily difficult. I think when you train it and you really emphasize it, I had great coaches at UCLA. Coach Fry had me playing all over. Coach Drev had me snapping the entire time I was playing guard. It's always something to have. It's a tool in our back pocket, and that's something that they really stress. They have a lot of experience, putting a lot of great players in the league, and I'm excited to add to that list and be able to contribute to this team.
Are there offensive linemen that you've looked up to that you wanted to emulate, anything like that?
Yeah, I've always been a big fan of Jason Kelsey, how he plays the game, Zach Martin, Zion Johnson even from last year, just watching these guys play, the physicality they play with, the way they approach the game, they play all over too. And then Trent Williams, the way that he's able to bounce on the offensive line. I remember I was watching a video when he got bumped in the guard one week when he was still in Washington, just like we were talking about, the versatility, being able to help the team wherever they need you.
After growing up in Wisconsin, you went to UCLA, now you're here. No more snow for the foreseeable future. What's that like for you?
That didn't really factor in, but it's a blessing to be where I am. When I was 18, coming into UCLA, I had imposter syndrome, so I never thought I'd be sitting here today. So really, I'm just excited to help contribute to this team however I can.
What's the last couple of weeks been like for you?
I guess like everybody else, a little stressful, a little nerve-wracking, extremely exciting, and I think it's just the best thing I could say is during the draft, I was able to go back and be around my family back in Wisconsin. So I got to see my coaches, got to go back to my high school. Under the polo, I'm actually wearing my T-shirt from my elementary school. So I had the opportunity to go back, talk to Underwood Elementary, just be able to share a good message about perseverance and stuff. And I think it really helped me stay grounded. And, everything that was going, it's a whirlwind of emotions, but I'm just so grateful to be where I am.
Why did you have doubts when you were 18?
I think that's what everybody struggles with, one of my favorite poems is Our Deepest Fear by Marianne Williamson. It's just talking about how we're more scared about what we're able to achieve than what we're not going to be able to do. And I think just when you're on that cusp of greatness, right, you have those doubts that always go in. And it still happens, before games. Everybody, that's what nerves are. You care and you want to succeed. So, of course, you're always worried about what will happen, the uncertainties. And I think biggest thing throughout the time, these last couple of months, is just being able to control what I can. So.